Amigos de los 40, ¿cómo están? Soy Gaby Cam y hoy me acompaña nada más y nada menos que Louis Tomlinson. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm very happy to be here.
Good.
And you are not a stranger to Mexico anymore.
No. I'm excited to be back. We've had some incredible memories here with the band. I got an amazing reception when I got off the plane yesterday from all the fans at the airport. So, super happy to be back, really.
And you already performed at the Premios Telehit once. Is it like doing an entirely different new thing? Is it like doing it for the first time when you come back on your own now?
Yeah, it is. I think everything, I got amazing experience in the band, but I think it's almost a different kind of experience, a different kind of environment. So, although I have the experience of playing this before, I think it will feel different naturally because I've got to do it all on my own. But I'm looking forward to it, and Niall's playing as well, so it feels, it'd be nice.
It's going to be a little reunion, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice.
And, well, you are releasing a new album. It's exciting times for you. You just released a new single, you're releasing a new album, you're going on tour. So what would you say is what us, as an audience, and especially your fans, are going to find out from you in Walls?
Well, I said before, I think my fans already, just from the nature of the fan base, know a lot about me. But I think they will get to know, a few different sides to me. I think lyrically, I've always tried to be as honest as possible, and hopefully that comes through in the lyrics.
Do you ever feel like they know more about you than you know about yourself?
Sometimes. In fact, I saw something recently. I think it was from a while ago. But a One Direction fan, when we were in the band, Niall wasn't sure of what time he was born. And he put this online, and then a fan 5 minutes later got the exact time. So I think sometimes they do know better than we do.
How did they even figure out that? Where did they find this information?
No idea. They're like little detectives. They are funny.
Next time I for sure will bring a fan here.
Yeah,
so she knows everything about you. We will not need anything else now, right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like doing what you did, and going solo kind of takes a lot of guts, So I was wondering for you, what has been the pros and the cons of going on your own, and also what did you find out about yourself that you probably didn't know before?
Well, I think, as I said before, having experience in a certain way it's been an interesting thing, because although I have that experience, I've also had to learn on the job a little bit. I think the most frustrating thing for me is how long everything's taken. But I think I had to go through that stage in my career to work out exactly who I am as an artist. And that's frustrated me a little bit. But I think, by the time the album comes out and I do that first tour show, I think it'll all be worth it.
And, working on a new album and obviously putting yourself out there, is it sometimes hard to write a song and then you somehow give it to the audience and now it belongs to them? So is it hard to let go at a certain point?
I suppose it depends on the song, really. But I think, most of the time I'm writing songs and I'm writing lyrics to hopefully make my fans feel something, So at the end of the day, I'm writing for them anyway. So that's always the intention, to write something that hopefully they can relate to and feel.
And talking about your fans again, I have to ask you, I always knew they were gonna follow you, but what about you? Were you always so sure that they were gonna follow once you took this step?
No, I think naturally, it was going into the unknown a little bit. I knew the reception that One Direction, gets out here, and that's what made it all more fulfilling yesterday coming off the plane. I think naturally, as I said, you're going into the unknown. You don't really know what to expect. So to get that reaction, I'm happy to be back.
They're still here.
They're still here.
Apparently, they're always going to be here for you.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure they will. And they all, I tweeted today that I was going to be with you, and they were all like, oh, tell him we love him, and please come to Mexico.
Nice.
All of those things. And, you just released We Made It. So can you tell me a little bit about the song, and especially, what is it about? Because it feels like a very hopeful and, cheery song.
Yeah, well, I wrote the song about 2.5 years ago, so I've had it for a while. And when we started writing the song, we started with just the title of We Made It, and what did that mean to me? And was kind of me looking into the future and thinking that moment of that first tour show is the moment where I really feel like as a collective, not just me and the fans, you know, it's taken a lot to get there and we've done well. So that was kind of right with that in mind.
And I think that's actually my question. Like for you, what does it mean to make it? Like what's that one thing that you really want to achieve, or maybe you have achieved already?
I think for anyone really, it's important to, you know, I think that's a never-changing question. Like at the moment, what does that mean to me? It's my first tour show, and once I get there, there'll be something else. You know, I think it's important that you keep, you know, setting yourself different goals so you build.
And let's talk about the video, because I feel like we're in the middle of it right now.
Yeah.
Is it like a little story? What is it about?
Yeah, there's 3 parts to the story. So Kill My Man was the first part, we made it second, and Don't Let It Break Your Heart the third. I think once the Don't Let It Break Your Heart video comes out, the narrative really will glue together. But I thought it was an interesting angle to do, you know, a video that kind of is consistent between the 3 and that has a bit of a story in between it. And in terms of what the story is, you know, it's a relationship, a guy and a girl, and a guy is involved in something that maybe he shouldn't be, and his girlfriend doesn't want him to be involved in that, and you get kind of all the drama with all that.
It's kind of like a little movie.
A little bit, yeah. And I think at the end we're hoping to do like a full piece, so the 3 videos kind of sits together as a full piece.
And talking about movies, because you know I'm really into movies, and in LOS40 we do have like a movie show. Are you into that at all? Are you this guy who goes to the movies?
I don't mind going to cinema, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie though, there's been loads better TV shows recently than movies. Don't you think? There's loads. But no, I like going to cinema. Cinema's good. Yeah.
What was the last thing you watched?
The Lion King. New Lion King. I went to see that at cinema. Yeah, decent.
You're not. Yeah. You're not supposed to miss that ever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great thing. And what's your favorite genre?
Of film, I like darker stuff. I like psychological thrillers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I would have never thought that. I would have gone for comedy probably.
No, right.
See, that's the thing that
you
think you know a person just by listening to the music, and you realize like, and that leads me to the next question. What's that about you that you wish people would know just by looking at you? Because a lot of people don't get this chance that I do have to be sitting next to you, and you know,
I think naturally any celebrity or artist, there's an expectation that comes with that, and it's normally not the best stereotype in the world. I think I'm relatively down to earth, so probably that.
Seems like it, yeah.
Thanks.
I approve that. I totally agree with you. As if you needed my approval in any way.
I did actually.
So tell me a little bit about, you know, the record walls, because obviously everyone's waiting for that. And, you know, we've heard already 3 songs. They are entirely different. So what are like the influences on this album, and how do you think it expresses who you are as an artist?
I think any influences will have happened subconsciously, really. And as I said before, you know, what I set out to do with every song that I write is to have a strong lyric. That's important for me. I'm stronger as a lyricist than I am with melody anyway as a writer. So, I mean, the most important thing for me is that the lyrics make people feel something. It's not just, you know, hot air. There is real, like, content to the lyric.
And is there, like, a ritual you follow, or it just comes natural everywhere you go? Is there like a place that you feel more comfortable? Like, I don't know.
In terms of writing or in general?
Yeah, on writing, I guess.
I did most of my writing between London and LA. I think it just depends on the room, to be honest. It depends on who you're working with, and I don't think it matters where you are in the world there. You know, it's all about the chemistry in the room, and then once that's good, you really get some momentum.
And before I let you go, I need to ask you, because everyone wants to know, will Mexico be a part of your tour at any point?
100%, definitely. I know it's not been announced yet, but it's coming.
Okay, that's great news. Thank you so much, Louis, and enjoy your time at Premios Telehit.
Thank you.
Thank you.